Who's in here other than me? Hey, is it Zach? Oh, hey, Zach. I just came on just so I could try and learn how to use this StreamYard because I've never done it before. Is it Jacob, his gaming boss? Why did I not know that? Hey, Mark, what's up? Can everybody hear me then, I guess? Just kind of testing out this StreamYard because I've never used it. If anybody wanted to jump on the panel, go ahead. See if I can figure out how to do everything. Oh, well, I didn't know you had that account. Why are you on that account and not your other one? Hey, Mark, why don't you jump up here? Where? Hey, Jacob. How do I? Oh, invite. There we go. Copy. Yeah, I just realized that. I just figured it out. I'm super hard to do this without my mouse. Hold on. Oh, that's totally fine, Mark. There we go. There's a link. I don't know if that worked. And there we go. Hey, I made it work.
Yeah.
That's a new one for me. No, that's not what I want to do. Is that how you? So how do you pen? How do you pen a one like the link? How do you pen that up at the top? Does anybody know?
Three little dots.
It gets put user in timeout. Block
message.
It doesn't. It doesn't allow me to pen it for some reason. It gives me the option to block him, which is me, which would suck. What if I hit the star? What does that do? Anything? It just puts it in starred. Important comments. Okay, that's not what I wanted. I've never run a live before either. I've never used StreamYard, but I'm doing it now. Hey, Jacob, you got a camera or anything? Go ahead and click the link and join. You don't even need a camera, just a microphone. But I will want to see your face.
Yep.
Oh, what all can I do in here? Let's see. Nope, that's not it. Oh, that's how they do that. You just click on it and it makes it show up. I'm learning. That's my camera settings. Are you still there, Jacob? Okay. So we shouldn't have the StreamYard logo. Do you see the StreamYard logo?
Nope.
Good. I'm looking through all the stuff that I could kind of do here and trying to figure it all out.
Mm-hmm. I know on mine I do.
Yeah. You see the StreamYard logo?
No, on mine I know I have the
Okay.
StreamYard logo on mine because I only got 6.
Yeah. Yeah, I can do up to 10, I think.
Yeah. I have been live streaming so far twice so far now.
So I still haven't figured out how to pin something. So because the 3 dots isn't giving me that option, which just kind of sucks.
I know. I know on the YouTube side is where it'll give you the thing where it says pin message on the YouTube side, but I don't think on StreamYard.
YouTube. That's why. Okay,
Yeah.
pin the message. Gotcha.
Yeah.
There we go. And I didn't realize I had to go the other.
Yeah, I thought it would work on StreamYard, but then I found that it doesn't. I'm like, that's really dumb. And my computer doesn't like me now. And I know it doesn't because I have my task manager open up. I'm running out of memory already.
Really?
I have 90%.
I'm working on a little teeny laptop here.
It goes down, and it comes down from 90 and it sits at 60. I'm like, yeah, that's not where it's supposed to. It's supposed to sit at like 20. Nowhere near. But if I already know I'm running. I have performance on my computer, so I run that each week to see how it's doing, and lately it's been getting bad. I went from having 10, I'm down to now 4% for my graphics, and no, 2% for my graphics.
Well, that's
and
not good.
My memory kit is down to 19, so I'm losing both memory and graphics at the same time. I was like, oh, I can just change the graphics. No. These people were like, we're going to build the graphics in the processor, so now I have to in order to change the graphics, I have to replace the processor with it.
Well,
yeah.
Just buy an external graphics card.
I'm doing that on my new one.
Yeah.
Eventually, I decide to build this one, which I'm probably going to now that I'm finding out more issues with this.
On my computer that's in my room, I have a couple of desktops. I have my really old one was a gaming machine like 7-8 years ago, and it's got dual graphics cards in it, and there's like 750s. They're GTX 750s, and my current one I just upgraded to a 390 or 380. Sorry, a RTX 380. But when I upgraded it, my cooler came loose from my CPU and fried my CPU and motherboard, and so I had to replace both of those. So I upgraded to not the newest gen AMD that just came out, but the one right before it, because I bought it like a week before the new one came out.
Yeah.
And I was fine with it because it was fairly cheap. It was only like $300, which much better than spending what the new ones cost.
Yeah.
But it runs so much better now. But that's the computer I use to do all my, if I'm doing videos, when I ever get around to actually filming one, it's where I do my editing.
Yep.
I'm going to message my son real quick because he got off of here. Ass.
I have to live stream for 2 weeks now, which is all right.
Yeah.
I made a deal with somebody. Yeah. Mr. Mach 1, me and him made a deal together, apparently.
Made a what?
Me and Mr. Mach 1 did it. I made a deal where I have to live stream for 2 weeks because I guess we're doing the giveaway on my channel is what we're doing.
Oh, okay. I think I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to you. But
Yeah, I have been having issues with every possible thing. My computer so far has tried to crash. My college computer, it no longer does anything. It won't even do any work, which I already found that out. It's not good. This
yeah,
one, this one is good. Something my sound is starting to get annoying because now it's starting to not work most times. I'm like, really stupid sound. And I know it's because it thinks it's like, oh, I see you have sound card. And then it's like, oh, no, you don't. I'm like, dumb computer.
how old's your computer?
I got it. I swear, I think I got it. I think in 2020, so like 3 years,
Well,
I believe.
and what is it?
HP.
Oh, I say I can't buy pre-built computers anymore, other than laptops. Is yours a laptop?
I have a desktop and a laptop.
Okay, so the laptops are the only ones that can buy pre-built because you can't really build a laptop. I mean, you can. There is that one company, but it's all parts from them. Um, I can't do pre-built computers. I haven't been able to for years. The last pre-built computer I bought, I think, other than for somebody else, was a Hewlett Packard. No, a Packard Bell. If that tells you anything, that was back in the 90s, early 90s.
And I have been finding out more of this. I thought this was actually built, and I come to find out it actually is all stock. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, no wonder why it's running terrible.
I
People put it together and they decided they were like, oh, the sound card's not important. You don't need it.
well, I actually on newer like if you build your own on newer motherboards, the sound card built in is just as good or better than some of the add-on sound cards.
Yeah.
And you don't really need a sound card. I haven't had a sound card added into mine in years. But video, that's important. I can't run off of the video on the CPU because in one of my computers, the CPU I have doesn't have video. So without an add-on card, it didn't work. That's my AMD. Well, actually, that was the AMD that I blew up. The one that I killed. The one I replaced it with actually has built in.
I thought my graphics were just one, and then I accidentally found that they're not just one brand. They're made by the same one, but they're combined with two different things. My graphics, which I thought was only an i5, is actually apparently half i5 and half i7. So it's i5 and i7 together as a graphic card, apparently. Two different graphic card numbers.
Which chip do you have? Do you know which CPU it is?
80, I think mine's 84 and Intel i5 8400, I believe.
The 8400. Okay, so graphics in that's probably what, the 645,
630.
630. Okay, I can't keep them all straight. So okay, that's actually not bad because my Intel computer is a what is it, a 4400K? So it's a 4th gen i5.
I have
Sorry.
8th gen.
Yeah, mine's a 4th gen i7, so it's pretty old. It's my main computer though. It's got 2 video. When I built it, it was a beast. It was a powerhouse. It was meant for playing games. With new games, it can't play any of them. It doesn't have enough power in the graphics card.
Yeah.
But
I have so far almost killed my graphics because I have over 60 games on Steam, and the driving games, which I never knew that they actually do eat the graphics. I didn't know that. I was like, oh, it's fine.
Oh God, they do.
Later down the road, I found out. I was like, oh, great. I was like, well, no wonder why my graphics going. I didn't know that the driving games have better graphics. I was like, oh, I'm fine.
I stick to gaming basically on Xboxes now. But like I said, I moved here in February, and all my Xboxes are still in boxes, not unpacked. They're still packed. I haven't hooked up. I haven't played a game other than on my phone since last year.
Yep.
And I miss playing Forza. I do love that game. I own it. What's that?
I'm hopeful once I'm done with college, I'm gonna try and continue finishing my new one and get that going because this one I think is going to die soon.
What's the amount of RAM you got in it?
8 gigabytes.
No, Nothing below, I mean, 16 is a minimum for anything. 32 is what I go with, and that's, average. And memories was cheap for a while. He did not answer me. I'm gonna have to call his ass. Pardon me.
Yep. My new one, the stuff I have because of the new computer that I bought, everything has to be RGB for it to work. Because I'm going from non-RGB all RGB so I can have a light up because I like lights.
I turn the lights off on all mine. They got RGB all over them. I turn them all off. I can't stand them.
Yeah.
I'm an old man though.
Yep. This one, I mean, if I come to build this one later down the road, I have to go over to possibly Harbor Freight and buy a rivet gun, which I really don't want to, but I'm gonna have to because these people decided that it was a good idea to build rivets on all of the panels, so you really can't get them off unless you have a rivet gun.
If you take them off with a rivet gun, if you take the rivets out to replace them, what you do is you find a self-tapping sheet metal screw that's slightly larger and use that to go back in.
Yep.
Yeah, they build it like that because they don't want you to do anything to it. Yeah, I've been building computers since 1985. That's when I built my first.
And I looked at the back of my new one to see if it's the same thing. My new one does not have any rivets whatsoever.
Yeah.
No.
I think one of mine has it on one side.
Door that actually comes out. You can actually take it off. It's not screwed on whatsoever. It's just hold on by like black little caps that locks it on.
Right. I've got one of my computers. It's so my big computer, my older one, which is in an old Corsair Obsidian D900 case, which stands about. Oh, let's see. It stands about yay tall. It's huge. It's a massive computer. But to get the sides off, there's buttons in the back. You push them and they pop out. The thing is huge, though. It's really hard for me to move it. It weighs so much. It's so damn heavy. But I had to at the time because I was using a cooler. When I first bought it, was a Noctua double fan cooler that was like this big, and it wouldn't fit in the case I originally bought for it. So I went down to Fry's, which was still open then, Fry's Electronics, and bought a case that they had that would fit it. Now it's all running on air cooled, water cooled and stuff. So
yeah, I looked at this one, and this one I thought could do air cool, water cool, and I don't think it can. I have to do something for that. I gotta look and see what it has in it. Generally have water cool, but I doubt that because the way it's running, gets hot really quick, and it takes it maybe 2-3 hours for it to come back down after that. I'm like,
have you cleaned out your fans and your?
I have been
things. Yeah, those HP pre-builts really kind of suck for that.
I believe mine. Wasn't rebuilt. I bought it from Walmart themselves, and that's where it was.
Yeah, well. You do what you can. I mean,
yeah.
I'd love to have a better computer than I have, but
yeah, and I've been finding out more that I thought my computer was a lot less than what I thought. Come to find out, it wasn't. It's already close to 900. I'm like, geez, $900 already.
Yeah. I found that I can
plan on building this one. I'm probably going to be into over 1,000 possibly with this. I'm already working on my new one. I don't think I need to spend 1,000 on that.
No, I won't lie. I spent over my old computer 8 years ago. I spent $3,500 on it. My newer one, I spent about $3,000 on it. They're not cheap.
Yeah.
The build, and that wasn't even a great build because originally when I built my new computer, it had a 1650 graphics card in it, which was only like $150.
Yeah, my new one I got, I believe, for $177 with the thermal paste that came with it.
Yeah.
And everything else, which really not terribly. Because I looked at the thermal case, I was like, oh, they're not $100. No, they're like $8-10. I'm like, that's good enough. Case itself was $177. I'm like, geez. Because of tempered glass, which is nice.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Blue. How you doing?
I have started somewhat of putting it together. I already have power supply already in there and actually bolted down, screwed down. The power supply may be coming. I'm probably taking the power supply out again
Yeah.
because I'm looking into the graphic card and I may be getting a lot higher power graphic card.
You'll need more power.
I'm looking at it is also the processor I found so far is 125 watts, so that's not going to work long.
It's only 125 water.
Yeah, the processor I'm looking at is going to be 125.
Oh, I thought you meant that your computer's probably got what, a 300 in it, 350 watt power supply.
750.
Oh, it's got a 750. Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty big. My biggest one is 850, and that's in the one that uses the most
Yeah, I
power.
was hoping because I have a fan, which I did forget how much power it uses because it's 3 fans instead of 1.
Okay, triple fan. Yeah, they really, if they're made well, they don't use that much power.
Yeah, this one the one I have now, I have been learning that this one, when I first get it running, it's going to be a giant butt because it's going to be loud, which I kind of already knew because it's got to do its bleeding thing before it'll be quiet. They're like, oh, it's going to be loud. I'm like, nice. They said it should be 10 minutes, hopefully, and then it'll be quiet after that. I'm like, yay, 10 minutes.
Well,
I want to be loud the whole time. I bought a handbrake. I was like, oh, I can use that. I can't mount it anywhere, so I can't even use it. I was like, oh, I can mount it on my wheel stand. Nope. I have to buy another stand to do that because this one, I have the shifter bolted to its own place, my wheel bolted by itself on top, and then my pedals bolted to the bottom. There's nowhere to put another arm unless taking the chair out, and then I can't get chair back in. So no, it has an arm there. I'm like, not happening. Mine, my way.
I'm really not happy with this color I picked. There we go. That's a little more pink. It's Pink's Garage. What do you want? Ooh, bubbles. I could add a background. I don't think I have any images to add. My laptop doesn't have a lot of stuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
I bought this laptop to be able to program cars because my old laptop quit working so well.
Yeah.
It was, I have an old HP laptop that I got from my old job, and it's old. And it just was taking forever to boot up and was having trouble connecting even with the USB connection. So I finally decided I had to program a car because if I couldn't get it programmed, it wasn't going to run. And so I ran to Best Buy and bought this thing, which is just a Lenovo Yoga.
Ooh, I guess I know what graphics card I'm getting then.
Yeah.
3050, 302. Okay. That'll work.
Yeah, they've come down in price on those.
Is it RGB? Because if it's not, then I want to have everything light because I'm already putting LED lights up in my room, which I finally found that out. I have them on the way already, so they'll be here soon. So I'll have basically lit up room better than what I have now, which is annoying.
How much was the 3050?
$299 is what I have now.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to say what I paid for my 3080 because I bought it before the prices started coming back down because I needed it.
It's $440, really? Oh, my computer doesn't want to go backwards. Why? Why don't you want to go backwards, computer? Come on.
Yeah, I do. You're right, 91. I love this little laptop. I don't like small screens, but I think this is a 13-inch. But it's small, it's light, it turns into if I want, I can flip the thing open and turn it into a tablet style. But I've hardly ever used it like that. I mostly use it like a laptop.
Oh, okay. This uses 12. The radiator requires 12 watts.
Yeah, that's nothing.
That's not bad.
No, that's nothing.
Nice. I didn't know about that.
I
thought it was
usually
something.
find all the information. There's certain websites that have calculators for wattage, and they usually have all that stuff built in if you know your parts. So you put your parts in, and it tells you what wattage you need for power supply.
Yeah. My fan is 311. It's only 144. Really? Well, it's 199. I got it for 177.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's good.
I paid too much for my video card, but that's because prices were way too high. But I got it.
I'm trying to
going
figure
for
the graphics card because I'm into more. I'm buying in the process of buying more games now, and I may have to change to possibly a higher one than what I'm thinking. And
I'd go with personally, if you're going to go with a 3000 series, I'd go with a 3080.
yeah, that's what I'm trying.
I wouldn't go any lower than that. And last I looked, they were only around $350 to $370.
Yeah, come on.
But that was where I was looking when the prices crashed on them. But I think they've come back up some since then.
Yeah, 3070, 749.
Oh yeah, they've come back up. They went down for a minute. Well, I was also getting some deals from some companies that I've been buying from.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. EVGA when they were selling off their parts, they dropped the prices.
This is the one that's 749. That's for the ASUS one. I don't use them. 584 from MSI. Ooh.
See, that's the problem. Is my favorite video cards manufacturer that I have used for years, like decades almost. EVGA decided this year they were no longer going to make graphics cards.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, really?
Well, that's who I have in all my computers. Oh, yeah, and I still have to use at 91. I still have to use the little tiny handheld tuners for certain things.
Yeah, and I was like, I could just enter in the giveaway because I found that NVIDIA was doing a giveaway for a 30 series. So I was like, yes. And I was like, I can enter in that. Come to find out, I can't enter it because I have to have a graphics card in order to do that from them.
Oh.
Like, well, that's depressing. That's annoying. I can't enter because I don't have that. That's dumb.
Yeah, well, if it's an actual contest, then no purchase is necessary. You shouldn't have to have anything to enter.
Theirs was you have to download some software that is required to enter the giveaway to do that. I was like, oh, that's depressing. Dumb.
Well, legally in the U.S., a giveaway can't require you to have to own anything.
Yeah.
So check the rules. There's usually a way to enter. Even if you have to send in an actual postcard, which is the way you have to enter some of those things if you don't own something or buy something.
3090 Founders Edition, 1629.
That's not bad for a Founders Edition.
1629.
I wanted one, but I wasn't paying that much.
No, it only has one fan. I don't want one. I want three. I already have 3 fans for one.
Just because you only have one fan doesn't mean it doesn't cool as well. My dog needs to go out.
Well, I have 3 fans that came on my radiator, and my case already has one that's already installed by itself.
Yeah, Hey, Zach, I'm going to have to cut this off. You 91. I got to get my dog outside, and I'm going to go to bed here in a little while because I've been staying up too late. So I'm going to cut this off. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it.
Yep.
I just came on to test some stuff out, and thank you for coming in because it helped me test it all out.
Yes.
Y'all have a good evening, and I'll see you on the next one. Barbecue Mike comes in right as I'm shutting down. Yeah, I gotta get going, Barbecue Mike. Thanks for joining, though. Y'all have a good one.